Hi Earth Signs, my name is Debbie and I'm an intuitive reader, and I'm here today to give you your monthly reading for April 2020. Generally, I do ask for Spirit's energy in regards to for April 1st until the 15th, but as you all know, that energy is fluid here in regards to there's no such thing as time. So let's just get started here. We are going to start off first. Oh, before I begin, I want to shout out to my friend, my new friend. He's awesome. Please check him out. His name is David Nilsson. Please forgive me if I say that wrong. Nilsson. Totally awesome dude. Absolutely love him. Love his voice. He's so calming. Please check him out. That is the name of his YouTube channel, and subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me as well as him, I'm sure. And he is just spectacular. Wonderful singer. All right, so let's get started here. We're going to start off first for the sign of Virgo. Virgo, what in the world is going on here? Got a little bit of Scottish accent there, I noticed. All right. I have a Scottish friend. I'm picking up his accent. All right, so let's get started here. Virgo, 10 card spread, 5 above, 5 below. I did clarify the one card once as well as the last card twice, just to see where it was going, as well as an outcome card and 2 clarifiers. So whoever this is meant for, you first start off with the Devil. Devil is a major arcana. It is known for Capricorn, so you could be dealing with a Capricorn here, but for the overall energy, especially with the 7 of Cups right next to this, okay? The Hand. I always take notice to what they're pointing at, looking at, positioned at here, and it's heading towards the past. So I clarified. I had to find out what exactly, there's a pause here, all right? The Devil does represent toxicity, okay? One of the mind. I seriously feel that with the 7 of Cups. That's known as confusion. I feel that somebody is really confused over a situation in regards to somebody refusing to put work into a relationship here, okay? Right after that Devil card is the 7 of Cups, like I said. So this is kind of like, literally, I see this guy saying, what do I do? What do I do? You know, totally in your head. You love this person, you know, but it's kind of like an emotional roller coaster of emotion, whoosh, kind of thing. And you're going to get out of that, all right? And you're working on things, you know, you want to have that change. 5's known for that change in regards to getting balance back in your life again. And you want to move forward towards this relationship. You basically, what this tells me is that you want more work put into a relationship in regards to your counterpart, okay? Your significant other, okay? Here it is, right underneath it, is the Page of Cups. So the pages are known for that communication. And, okay, here we go. You see how the page is turned looking at the 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is completion in regards to total getting balance here. They want me to subtract the 3 of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. That's the 7 of Pentacles. So this is waiting. You already know this person. You're just waiting for things to improve. But this person is refusing to put in work in regards to this relationship, is what that tells me. And when, here's a cute story. Back in the day, I'm a widow now, obviously, you know, I'm sure. But back in the day, my husband, oh my God, he was so cute, right? He had these huge, big brown eyes, right? Oh, man, that man, he just needed to put on that cologne, my God. TMI. All right, so basically, we pull into the driveway, right? And all of a sudden, he just breaks out in the Righteous Brothers song. And I love that song to this day. Every time I hear it, it reminds me of him. And my husband didn't have the greatest singing voice, you know. Oopsie. Oh, there goes the necklace. But yeah, so, but it was cute because he never really sang to me before. And he knew that, that he didn't have the greatest voice, but that's okay because the boy showed effort, you know. And it was very loving energy, you know. And this is what this Page of Cups reminds me of. We pulled into the driveway and the song was on the radio, the Righteous Brothers. And I hear, and I turn, I look at him, and he had this, he was like looking down with these big, huge brown eyes looking up at me. And this deep voice came out of nowhere. And he's like, you never close your And I remember that like it was yesterday. And that's what I'm feeling. It's like somebody wants balance in their life, happiness, fulfillment here. But here's this cup of love being offered for this chance, for this completion of balance here. But the other person's not putting in the effort, is what I'm feeling. And it's frustrating, okay, with the Seven of Wands here. And it's kind of like, you know what, Knight of Swords does represent air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but regardless, it's kind of like they kind of not go at it, but it's just so frustrating because there's that lack of communication of receiving that love back. That Knight is that slow pace. And I do feel that, I'm just going to throw it out there because this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling that sometimes, not all the time, but there's a little frustration in regards to them not opening up. And I do see a little bit of bickering, right? That's what they just showed my girls right now, because we're all home. My girls just go at it sometimes, and they bicker at each other. And it's just like, I remind you, you're best friends. Stop it. But yeah, and I just feel like the slowness and of communication here, accepting, this conversation of how I truly feel here, but you're not accepting, or they aren't, is what I'm feeling here in regards to participating. Exactly. The attention, the work back in this situation, and it's frustrating. And then you have the Judgment card here. Very spiritual card. It is a major arcana, but it's a very spiritual card in regards to making that decision. Somebody's in touch with their intuition here, okay? And they're literally looking at the situation as there's a lot of heartbreak. And I want this heartbreak to come to a close with the Ten of Swords. Swords represent not just communication, but as well as mental anguish here. I just feel this emotional roller coaster of somebody's not putting in this work. Baby, that Righteous Brothers music is playing. And they are offering this. This is sad. And it's kind of like, but I love you. And I want to work on things, and I want, and I've been waiting for this work to be put into this, and I want this fulfillment, this completion of happiness here, but it's kind of like, I don't know what to do, because somebody won't put in this work, and it's kind of like, I'm trying to move forward, I'm trying to fix things, I'm trying to have this loving relationship, but it's so darn frustrating in regards to them not opening up, is what I'm seriously feeling, because when I put down that Judgment card, and the Three of Swords with the Ten of Swords, I literally heard the Seven of Swords. So there's the Seven of Swords, all right? And the Seven of Swords is the way that this spread is going. Normally Seven of Swords, it's stress, it's making a decision as to what to do. Spirit is definitely helping you with that decision as to what to do. Because it's like a never-ending cycle. They're showing me, I just posted about it on Facebook too. They're showing me Bill Murray on Groundhog's Day. And this one time in the movie, he, this is terrible. But the one time he took a car and he just went like 90 miles an hour and slammed into a brick wall. That's terrible. But he knew that the next day he was going to wake up fine, And it's kind of like that. It's just kind of like, I want things to change here. But it's kind of like I keep running into that brick wall. And I'm tired of the heartbreak and the mental anguish, and I just want to end this mental anguish. They hear you. Spirit hears you. Because that Seven of Swords is not just mental anguish, making that choice, that decision. You want me to show it? He's looking back, trying to make a decision to think about it, because you keep going back and forth in your head, or vice versa, take what applies. But it's kind of like, which direction am I going here? Now, the other energy is in regards to the Seven of Swords is that's being deceitful in regards to somebody not opening up, and it shows it there in regards to the Devil showing the hand to the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles is putting in this work. I'm also feeling that somebody gets kind of not perturbed, but like they get frustrated. And they're like, okay, well, I can't keep doing this, you know. So I'm going to stop putting in this work. But it's kind of like somebody just keeps offering this and wanting this fulfillment. And it's kind of like, are you going to take it now? Are we going to work on things? And it, wow, what in the world? And it's kind of like I get out of this slump and I move forward to this relationship and offer this love, but then it just turned around again real fast in regards to frustration, because there's lack of communication movement, thank you. And it's kind of like you've turned to source. You've turned to your spirit guide. Everybody has a spirit guide. That inner voice, somebody's hearing the inner voice. Somebody hears this inner voice. That's your spirit guide. They're trying to show you what to do. What they're showing me is I had a full-term stillborn back in 2002. And it was heart-wrenching, obviously. He died 2 days before my scheduled C-section, and it was heart-wrenching. And the doctor went and told me that I killed my son. And what I'm feeling here, sorry, they're just giving me a ton of messages. And what I'm feeling here is that there's a lot of heartbreak. And all this person wants is happiness, fulfillment again. And when he passed, I went to go see Reiki person. And I felt 110% better after I went. But it was that Reiki helped me release that mental anguish, that heartbreak, everything. I feel that somebody is definitely struggling here. But they are talking to you. They see the heartbreak and they don't want you unhappy. You know, because I know I mentioned this one time before in a daily, but this is what they're showing me again, and I'm sorry for repeating it, but the Reiki guy that I talked to, he literally said, Deb, you have such a connection with your son. But that connection can be not bad, but he sees what you're going through. And you're not releasing that energy of that sadness for him to go towards the light. See? Light. There's the light. There is hope. There is light after this heartbreak. And I really feel that they are trying to urge you to release that mental anguish of this heartbreak. Here it is. Here's the outcome. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Queen of Swords. You know, I feel that somebody needs to talk about things to get the spice back in your life. Somebody grounded, okay? That's what I'm feeling here. The Empress is that mother figure of the universe. She does represent Taurus or Libra. But regardless, she is the mother figure, okay? I feel that somebody seriously needs like guidance, especially with them bringing up the Reiki guy, in regards to communication, to bring back that fire, back in that determination. That Ace of Wands is that determination. To help ground your energy. She's a very grounded individual. But this conversation to get your spice back in your rice again, in regards to that drive of your life, okay, is coming from somebody. Now, it could be your mom, it could be a mother figure, but this person is going to, through this communication, is going to help you, I just heard, guide you and ground you back into life again, you know? I don't know why I look like Frankenstein, but yeah. That's what I have for the sign of Virgo. I hope that this helps, guys. I really do. Wow, that's tough energy. That's tough energy. All right, so let's do the sign of Capricorn. If you guys could please take the time to timestamp below in the comment section below, that would be great. Thank you. All right, so wow, did I clarify that? All right, so let's get started here. What do we got for Capricorn? Goodness gracious, did I clarify? Capricorn, you got the Lovers, the King of Swords could be dealing with air. Clarified by the Three of Wands, the Temperance, which is Sag. Four of Pentacles, the Justice, which is Libra. Five of Pentacles, Six of Wands, Strength card. Excuse me. Six of Pentacles and the Star. The outcome is the Five of Cups, the Seven of Cups, the Five of Swords. The Four of Swords, the Tower. Going to come out of nowhere. Eight of Wands and the Sun. Let's get started. Lover's card does represent Gemini here, but regardless, there's going to be a decision made in regards to a relationship, in regards to some type of lack of communication that happened before in your past here. And you're waiting, you know, for this communication, or could be doing this communication, okay? You've been patient with this, all right, but kind of closed off in regards to how you feel not communicating. But I do feel that there's definitely communication coming in with the Justice card. She's all about bringing in that balance through that communication. Right underneath it is the Star. So to get your wish fulfillment, as well as healing the energy of this situation, okay? You're coming out of that, all right? You worked on you. You got your balance. And that Five is known for that change in regards to coming out of that and heading towards victory with the Six of Wands. There's definitely victory here, but you're going to have the strength to open up, is what that tells me. Patient long enough to give that even give and take in regards to this relationship, that not only do you want this wish fulfillment with the Star card here, but to heal the energy as well. There it is. Boy, that was an open book, wasn't it? Five of Cups. You really miss this person, I feel, with the Five, all right? And you want that change, but it's kind of like, how do I go about it? Seven of Cups is known for that confusion, okay, of in regards to love here, all right? But you're kind of like not totally confused, all right, about the situation, but it does get to you. You're definitely in your head how to go about it, I feel. You're going to calm your mind, I feel, for the month of April, Cap. And I feel that there's going to be a Tower moment, like an aha moment. It's pretty wild energy, to tell you the truth, to have the Four of Swords right next to the Tower. I mean, that's pretty wild. So it's kind of like, oh, I'm just like resting. I calm my mind. I heal my mind. Uh-oh. Hello, you know, here's that Tower. I better get hauling with the Eight of Wands here. Fast movement, like a spontaneous move in regards to communication to bring in that Sun. And the Sun is also a major arcana. It does mean the Yes card as well. So somebody is having like I just heard epiphany. You know I don't say big words. But yeah, that epiphany of I better get going here. I'm going to go get what I want, and I'm going to have movement. So basically, Capricorn, what I'm feeling here is that there's a decision that had to be made in regards to love. Could be dealing with the Twin as well with that Gemini card here. There was cut off communication. You looked optimistic waiting for this, okay, to hear from them. And you've been patient. But they were closed off as well as you were closed off as well, I feel. But there's going to be justice here. There's going to be communication and balance brought back in to bring in that wish fulfillment as well as heal that energy. It's going to be an even give and take, but there's strength that needs to be involved here in regards to that communication to get this victory. But you're heading towards this victory, I feel. Two fives in the outcome is that completion with the 10. So it's kind of like no more missing, no more confusion, no more mental anguish. I calm my mind after quite some time with that Temperance there, waiting. Bam, I know what I want. I know what I have to do. And you're going to go for it. And that's what I have for the sign of Capricorn. That was a nice spread. Good. All right, so we are going to move on to, if you do hear the kids, everybody is home. I apologize for that. All right. We are moving on to Taurus. You, Taurus, you have, good grief, Taurus. You have the Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and the Star card in your outcome. Oh my gosh. You have the Ace of Wands in your spread. You have the Judgment card. You have the Two of Swords. You have the Six of Cups. Twin, 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 twin. You know, Three of Pentacles, World card. Whoopsie. Get back over here. I can't count. The Three of Pentacles, World card, Four of Swords here. Seven of Wands, and the Lovers. All right. So, Taurus, what I feel here for the month of April, somebody's going to make a decision that they didn't know what to do in the past. The blindfold is there, okay? So it's kind of like I'm blindfolded in regards to what to do because I have to think about things. But I do feel that it was definitely frustrating with the Seven of Wands here in regards to making that choice. This is definitely twin flame energy is what I'm picking up here. Somebody needs to bring the balance back into this situation because you got three aces, the Ace of Swords, Ace of Cups, and Ace of Wands. So the final ace is that Ace of Pentacles. So I feel that they want to bring in that balance. And hello, there it is. She's all about the balance. Now you could be dealing with the Libra here as well. This Gemini, just putting that out. Basically what this tells me is that somebody needs to make a choice, a decision to put work back into something that came to a close. The World card is that completion, and the energy is literally turn looking. So somebody wants to make a decision for a new start here with the Ace of Wands. Fiery, passionate, new beginning here in regards to somebody from your past. This card to me also represents that twin flame, and especially with the Judgment here. I hear you. The Judgment is a very spiritual card as well as a decision to be made, divinely guided here. And it's kind of like Spirit has been guiding this person to calm down, basically. They see what is going on. They see the frustration to make this choice. And it's kind of like blowing your horn. To what? To calm down. You know, heal your mind. Rest your mind. And I feel that somebody, because they healed their mind, because they took that time to heal their own selves here, to work on them, during this completion, okay, that is now going to make that decision with the Lovers card and bring in the balance, bring in that communication. Here's the outcome. You got the Ace of Swords, so there's a new start of communication, new start of Ace of Cups here, new start of love here to get this wish fulfillment as well as healing the energy between these two. And that's going to cause, by doing so with that communication, that love offer, that's going to cause that Ace of Pentacles, a new start of balance. And it shows it right here with the Justice. She's all about the balance. So definitely a completion is pretty wild because you see how the completion, they have to have that completion in order to start anew. They think about this person absolutely from their past here. Spirit's trying to guide them through this tough time. Decision to be bringing in balance here, absolutely. Nice spread, definitely dealing with a twin here, long time coming. But somebody's making a choice, a decision to put in, I just heard last ditch effort. Interesting. But yeah. Because they've been closed off, well obviously. Interesting. But that's what I have for not just Taurus, but for all the earth signs. I hope that this helps, guys. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Click that little bell on the side. Again, please subscribe to my great friend David Nilsson. And I know I'm saying that wrong. Nilsson. He's on YouTube. He is an awesome singer. Please check him out. Subscribe to his channel. You guys rock. Stay strong. Have a safe, be very safe this month. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.